just doing all these different things that were just phenomenal for my age.
Yeah.
But at that point, man, it was really an understanding for me, like, okay, since you're not going to go to college, I know you talked on this earlier, since you're not going to go to college, because I just really felt like it wasn't for me. So what can I do to take care of myself? And if I decide to have a family later, what kind of position can I hold to do that? And mortgage proved to be that thing, man. And so I've been treating all of my jobs in the mortgage industry and the financial services industry as school.
Yeah,
and a lot of people don't understand that, man. These people will pay you to go to school.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you pull up to these companies, man, they will teach you their culture. They will teach you their way of doing business. You have to take that in and use it as an educational opportunity as opposed to just looking at it like a paycheck.
Gotcha.
And so when you start looking at those jobs like education, the sense of gratitude that you have for that position, even if it's something that you don't want to be doing for the rest of your life, it opens up a whole sense of gratitude for you.
That's a good point
too, man, because gratitude is really the way to success. A lot of people don't understand that, man. So I know you're big on the affirmations and talking about those things, man. So tell me about that and how gratitude and everything else that's positive has helped you to get to the point where you are now, man.
Man, I mean, your attitude has a lot to do with your success, man. A ton to do with your success, even when things are not going well. Small example, just with this space, we had some obstacles with this space, but it wasn't a matter of if this is going to happen or can we do it. It's happening.
Determination.
It's happening.
Determination.
We got pushed back a little bit, but it's happening. And that's how I look at a lot of pretty much every area of life. You know what I'm saying? I do believe big time in affirmations. Yeah. I believe in 100%. Shout out to some of my mentors who aren't here, like Bob Proctor. I name a bunch of mentors: Bob Proctor, Earl Nightingale. And this goes on and on. But I mean, being able to hypnotize your subconscious mind, because our conscious mind tells a lot of times we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. I can make this happen, whether it's lose weight, whatever it may be. But your subconscious mind counteracts that all the time and tells you that no, you can't. You can't lose weight. You're too fat. You can't make money. You've been broke. Your family's been broke. It's a constant battle between the two. You know what I mean? That's where kind of like the angel and the devil comes in. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's really your subconscious and conscious mind. You know what I mean? That's a good way to kind of give that an example. But when you get to a point to where you can almost hypnotize your subconscious mind, to where it's like negativity may come your way, haters on social media. I mean, right now we're live on Instagram. We're recording. This is going to be a future recording, so you guys are getting it live right now on my Instagram.
This is raw footage.
This is raw footage. You're gonna see, of course, the edited footage when the channel goes live, which should be probably next week when you get all these different episodes edited.
Right.
So be sure, be on the lookout. We're gonna keep doing lives for Maximize Your Potential. So you can go on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. But the people watching us live right now on IG, you guys are getting this taping live, okay?
This is the raw.
This is it, But I mean, man, it's all about hypnotizing your subconscious mind to where it's like, we ain't gonna say no names, but you had a couple people that were doubting you about this space. And here we are. But you don't get that from me. I'm like, man, we doing this. We decided we're gonna do this. We doing this until it blows up. We were determined to help as many people out there, trying to counteract a lot of those bad agendas that are out there by the powers that be and many individuals. You know what I mean? A lot of BS is out there on social media and just in the world. And I feel like stuff like this, channels like this, are needed. And we're going to get more in depth in that, of course, in other episodes. But man, affirmations, the people you hang around, very, very, very important. You know what I'm saying? Very, because they also influence your way of thinking as well.
The company you keep, man, is. My mom would tell me this. My dad would tell me this as a kid, man. The company you keep basically determines who you'll be. And we try to have this way about us where we think we're stronger than that. We don't necessarily have to be influenced by everyone around us. But like you said, man, you have to kind of speak positively to yourself. And that doesn't just go with your subconscious and conscious mind. That also goes with the people that you surround yourself with.
Definitely, man.
The people that you surround yourself with will determine your success or your failure. And when you succeed and when you fail, it's still important to look at how those people around you are handling your failure and your success.
100%.
Because a lot of times,
that's
a lot of times, man, people will doubt you based on how they failed in the past. So if I failed at, I don't know, setting up a podcast, setting up a YouTube channel, I'm gonna tell you all the things I failed at, and a lot of the times that's just me speaking my fear into you.
Yeah. Or jealousy and envy a lot of times.
That's very true as well.
Man.
That's very true as well. So it's important to make sure that we balance out our subconscious and conscious mind with the right people in our circle as well.
Yeah.
One thing I was intentional about, man, when I started using Facebook and social media a little bit more regularly, I made a commitment to myself years ago that I would start to reach out to people who I thought were doing positive things online.
Yeah, right.
If they're showing their lifestyle, if they're a professional doing, mortgages, or if they're a professional doing real estate or whatever it is that they're doing, I thought it was important for me to not only just watch and follow them, but I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to ask for their secret sauce, right? What did you do to become successful at what you're doing today? And that's something that a lot of people don't do.
Right.
What happened with social media, though, is that social media made the world smaller.
Real small.
People don't understand that. There are no more than 6 degrees of separation between me and the most famous, well-known person in the world.
Exactly.
Based on the facts, but also based on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Social media, again, made the world so small. There's so many people who have gotten their shot as a result of social media.
Yeah.
And it is possible for you to even pick up your phone and literally get in touch with almost whoever you want to get in touch with.
Man, that's a good
based on
point.
Using social media. So this is our way of reaching out to those people who are on their phones, on their laptops, on their iPads all day, scrolling social media. We want to put something positive in the algorithm, in the currency.
Exactly.
Right? And make sure that people sees what we're doing on a regular basis, and they can have the opportunity to reach out to us for a little bit of motivation, a little bit of strategy, just some understanding on certain things. And I don't want to put myself out there like we're some perfect duo here, like we have it all figured out. The matter of fact is we don't have it all figured out, but we're willing to share with you what we know, and we're gonna learn together.
The thing about it, we didn't have this all figured out.
No, sir.
Just for the pockets, but
no, sir.
But it was a matter of this is what we doing.
Yeah.
And many YouTube videos later, YouTube University, at this day and age,
that's right.
There's really no excuse.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no excuse for this equipment that we have over here. We don't have someone that's doing this for us. We learned it.
Yeah.
We had help from people that gave us guidance on doing this, and here we are. We're connecting it. Like, it's no excuse. If you really want to do it, you got YouTube, you got Google. Make it happen. On top of social media, like I've put, you guys maybe on IG and Facebook, you've seen me put a post out, hey, I need this or I need that. I posted out, hey, anybody knows someone that knows how to put together a podcast studio? And I get 4 or 5 people that reach out to me, DM, like, hey, talk to my boy here or talk to my girl here. You know what I mean? Put yourself out there. I can't count how many clients I've received as a realtor by constantly putting myself out there, people that I know for a fact I would never be able to reach. If you want to, whatever business you want to start, you do hair, you got a restaurant, you're a loan officer, you're a realtor, you're a roofer, whatever it is you want to put, you want to do, you want to accomplish, whatever business it may be, okay, product or service. What you need to be doing in today's time, no excuses. This phone right here is powerful. I can't even count how many people we have here on live now. Can't see it here because we got it far ahead, but this phone right here, these cameras right here, social media is powerful. If you do it with consistency, people will then see that you're serious. You post 1 or 2 times, you ain't for real. You're not for real. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to tell you you're not for real, but in the back of their mind, they're like, oh man, she posts when she feel like it. She ain't for real. Or he or her is a secret loan officer, or he's a secret real estate agent. You know what I mean?
The secret agent.
They're a secret agent.
You're 007 out here.
You know what I'm saying? You're a secret agent. You know what I mean? But when they go to Dan Can, you go to YouTube, you go here, oh man, he's put himself out there. We are about this. Are you about the life? Are you about life? Now there's other ways, of course, of getting clients or potential buyers, of course. But if you want to do it this way, man, it's only going to happen with consistency because it's all about what have we seen you do lately, not what we seen you do 2-3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Are you on fire now?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
and so you touched on something critical, man. You talked about reaching out to people using social media. One thing that's missing, and it's because of a few different things. It may be a lack of understanding. Sometimes it may be pride, but ultimately you have to understand you need a mentor. You need a mentor. You need a real person who's going to hold you accountable. You need a person who's going to give you the tips of their trade and what they've done to be successful. I always say, man, you have to stretch yourself out. If there are people that are doing things that you want to do, you have to reach for them. Yeah. Because they're busy. Yeah. You know, these people have a schedule. These people have a family life. They have a personal life. They have all these things going on. But you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional about reaching out to the people that are where you want to be and being bold enough to ask them for help. Right. See, humility is being willing to ask for help, right? 100%. And so right now we're in a very prideful time, right? You might get online. Everybody's trying to show their best self. Everybody's, you know, showing off this and that. But ultimately, like I always say, man, we don't have it all figured out. But if you are willing to reach out to the person who is doing the thing that you want to do, watch how your life changes. Oh, and sometimes you have to be as bold to just ask them flat out, hey, do you mind being my mentor? Can you show me the ropes in doing this or that? Do you mind holding me accountable so that I can be my best self, right? Yeah. And so if you're willing to reach out to those people, watch how your life changes. Give it 90 days. Give it 90 days of constant contact with this person and ask them to fit you into their schedule and show you what it is that they're doing for a living. Watch how your life changes.
And I like how you said 90 days, because even with, like I said, I keep going back to just setting up this whole podcast room. It took us about a little under 90 days to get this really up and going.
But you know, we were thinking at first it would be like this, right?
Right. We were thinking it was going to be be quick. And a lot of people, I see so many people miss their opportunity or miss their blessing by giving up too soon. You know what I mean? First off, you need to really find who you are and what is your purpose. What is your purpose? I was jumping around from job to job, work a job 2, 3 years, 4 years, end up leaving because I knew early on, probably in my early 30s, what my purpose was, but I was afraid to step into it. Wow. Because I knew what it would entail. You know what I'm saying? So I was afraid to step into it. So first and foremost, you got to find out what your purpose is. Once you find out what your purpose is, it's a matter of, I'm doing this until it blows up. Yes. There's no other options. Yes. You do this or you die. Yeah. Like me being a realtor starting out, I hated it. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, I can do this. I can attract clients. I can make money, but I didn't enjoy this. I didn't enjoy it until I started doing YouTube. When I started doing YouTube, I started realizing that, man, this is my way of giving back. Yeah. This is my way of showing people how to do it. And then other opportunities that you're not even ready for by following your purpose, by finally finding your passion. I know I wanted to be in front of the camera, but I didn't know how it would happen. I wanted to put myself out there to help people, but I didn't know how it would be. I didn't think real estate would make that happen. Yeah. So by doing that, I started with, man, okay, now this brings speaking engagements and mentoring people, things of that nature, which now makes my job fulfilling. I enjoy what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And that leads to these opportunities. That leads to opportunities that I had no idea would even come my way from following your purpose and your passion. You know what I mean? No matter what anybody says, I get tons of people bringing different ideas to me. Can you do this? Can you do that? And it's like, no disrespect. I wish you all the best. Man, God's grace upon you. But no, why? Because it doesn't fit my plan. Doesn't fit my purpose. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't fall into what I'm trying to do. So it's no disrespect. And it's not hating. It's not hating at all. It's okay to say no. Yeah. It's okay to say no. I respect you to tell me, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, cool. And no is a complete sentence.
That's it.
If you want, want to explain it, let me tell you, if you want to explain why, that's up to you. But you don't necessarily have to. And if you were the real person who was real within themselves, they're not gonna be offended by that. If I ask Lance, hey man, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing this, can you do it? He says, no man, I just can't do it. I got a lot going on. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. No problem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take it as him, you know, being disrespectful or anything. I just know that it just doesn't fit in his wheelhouse. So, man, no is a powerful word, man. Don't be conned or feel like you have to say yes to everything and everybody.
Yeah, and that's true, man. Because it's sometimes it's the opportunities that you don't take that will lead to the things that are on the path where you're supposed to be going. Right. Right. So yes, sometimes can be a weakness. It can. You know, weak-minded people don't know how to say no. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And so it's important to understand your boundaries. Yeah. It's important to set boundaries around yourself so that you can protect your peace, your purpose, and your passion. Right. Yeah. So without no, you would be spread so thin. there will be so many things that you will be trying to do so that you can make the next person happy, so that you can appear to be kind to everyone. And again, you can say no in a kind manner,
oh,
right?
Yeah, definitely.
You can say no in a nice way. So sometimes I look back and in the power of no, I look at that over my life. Sometimes when people told me no, and it was a disappointment in that moment for me, right? So whether it was a job that I didn't get or an opportunity that I didn't get because the other party said no. But when I look back on those things, it's the old saying, man, it's very fundamental, right? So one door closes, another one opens. It's really just that simple, man. You know, we try to overcomplicate things and write all these grandiose plans about this and that. But sometimes have you planned for no?